Hello, Alexa Allen from alexaallen.com. Day 20, I think it is, of my busking adventure, and short and sweet, just kind of rapid run through what I've been calling my set, which is basically my bunch of songs with a handful of covers in Fleet Walk in Torquay. It's an experiment, really. It's all an experiment. It was interesting, and my plan was to be outside Calypso, and it was perfect because I went down there about 1 o'clock and the sun was just going over the back of the building. So I was in the shade, which is really good to know that it's like that. And then it's just quite bizarre, like playing to all these people that are kind of rapidly passing and going by, and all these buses, and just a lot of movement, a lot of people. When the buses go past, all the sound rebounds off the bus. And at one point I was whistling, and like the whistle was really nuts. And but it's very different from sitting somewhere where you've got a bunch of people that are sat at tables drinking teas or coffees or something. I mean, there was that next to me in Calypso, a couple of tables, but you know, I've been sat kind of in front of these tables and chairs and stuff. This is different in a town centre. Loads of passers-by. I'd say generally though, wherever I seem to be, you've probably noticed consciously by about 10% of people. It's weird, isn't it? The other 90% are just in a world of their own, on a mission. However, it's going in subliminally. I know that. I could see up on by the cider press and the piazza, some people that were drinking in there were coming out because the sun was shining, and they're like kind of grooving around to some of my songs. And this guy came over just when I was packing my stuff up, and he'd been sat outside the piazza, and he just came to let me know that in that position where he'd been sitting, the acoustics are amazing. So my sound's travelling across the road, hitting off the buses, but when the buses aren't there, just landing on that big piazza building. And he said it just sounded amazing from up there. And that actually visually it was very interesting, because he was saying everything was framed by those lovely Victorian railings, and you could just see this chaos of people and buses, and then each time they move past you can just see me sat there singing. And he was sat there for ages just listening, and it was nice to get that feedback and hear that afterwards. So that was interesting. And yeah, it's all interesting. So I've done enough. Just wanted to give that a little shot today, a little try today, and see how it was. And that's all the energy I've got. So over and out. Bye.